Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and do you ever feel angry? Are you kidding me? Of course! Sometimes I want to punch puppies and stomp in flower beds and destroy expensive electronic equipment. Well, then you have come to the right place because we are going to deal with this mess of emotions. So despite the super happy and bubbly Kaitlyn that you guys hang out with on Tuesdays and Thursdays, sometimes I feel like the Hulk Kaitlyn. Do you ever have those times where these tiny little frustrations that shouldn't really bother you start piling up, and that pile gets bigger and bigger until you're suffocating under a giant mound of frustrations and something small totally sets you off and you just want to shoot laser beams from your eyeballs and go Godzilla on everything? Yeah, me too. I hate it because I feel totally silly flipping out over something that's not that serious. But it's this snowball effect. All these little crazy things have built up until the point that you feel like you were out of control of your life. So I thought I'd make a little video about what to do when you feel angry. We're going to be positive but realistic. Step 1, do you feel like you need to scream, destroy things, weep? I think it's totally okay to let out some of that steam. Some things to keep in mind though. Don't actually destroy anything valuable. Tearing up unimportant papers or punching a pillow? Totally okay. Punching a hole in the wall or smashing a car window? Not cool. Next, don't try to drag other people into your anger or misery. Sometimes, to really reach catharsis over your anger, you have to scream it out. However, this is something that you have to deal with on your own. One of the worst things that you can do is to start screaming at someone else because you want to drag someone else into your boiling anger. And don't act like you've never done that. We have all done that. Our parents have done it to us. You should also let someone know that you're gonna have a total freak out beforehand so that they, 1, aren't worried about you, and 2, know to stay away so they don't get caught up in the crossfire. And finally, let yourself work out the emotion, but don't let your venting continue to rile you up. The point here is to let all that steam out of your system until you feel kind of empty and broken. So then comes step 2, which is to fill yourself back up with some good stuff. How do you do that, you might ask? There are many ways, but here are some that have worked for me in the past. Meditate. And I know meditating and being angry seem like complete opposites, but I think they're actually really important and useful when paired together. Even something as simple as just lying on the ground, closing your eyes, or staring up into the sky or the ceiling and losing focus. Lying there and letting your mind empty can work wonders for calming down after an anger session. You can also try some breathing exercises, and one of my favorites is to alternate nostrils while breathing in and out. So use your right hand and use your thumb and your ring finger, and your thumb goes over your right nostril, your ring finger goes over your left nostril, and you'll breathe in through your right nostril and breathe out through that nostril again, and then you switch. Breathe in through your right nostril, breathe out through your right nostril, and you just go back and forth breathing, and it really focuses your breathing and kind of gives you something besides your anger to focus on. And then just generally you're getting more oxygen into your system, which is kind of a calming agent in itself. If meditation or breathing exercises aren't really your cup of tea, I really like just getting a blank sheet of paper and to doodle on it, or to paint, especially with water-based paints like watercolors. It's all in the abstract. It's not trying to make some beautiful piece of art. It's just the physical action of moving your hand around a piece of paper. Just let your body move, and to let the art or the piece that you're creating kind of appear from the paper. It's not a conscious thing that's happening. And then maybe you just need to binge watch some Netflix or cloak yourself in solitude for a little while. So there, we have released our anger out into the world, emptied our bodies of it, and then filled our souls back up with some positive thinking and feelings. I feel better already. And we've thought about the things that we should consider when we are releasing our anger. And yes, I know it's hard. We want to go Godzilla on everything. So what do you guys think? What's made you angry recently? How did you deal with it? Do you think you'll try to be more conscientious of how you deal with it in the future? Tell me down in the comments. Plus, remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile, or at least a little less angry. See you guys on Tuesday.